Hello, welcome to Cow-Free Kicks. On this channel, I review leather-free sneakers only, and I'm very excited to bring you a very surprising new shoe from Nike or Nike. It is the Nike Renew Run. So when I review a shoe, I look into 5 main things, and before I kick off, get into how this sneaker looks in more detail, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's subscribed to the channel so far. If you haven't subscribed, the little red subscribe button is just below the video, and if you click on that button and the little notification bell, you'll get a notification every time a fresh video drops on the channel, and also you'll be in with a chance of winning any sneakers that I give away in future videos, because only subscribers will be included in any sneaker giveaways. Now let's move swiftly on to see how this fresh new drop from Nike, the Nike Renew Run looks on feet. This modern day running silhouette from Nike is really good looking on feet, and I really like the way it looks in hand as well. I like the detailing that comes with this shoe, starting with the swoosh on the sneaker. Now you've got a full synthetic textile upper on this, and it's perforated textile upper just under here, but it's not perforated all the way through. Underneath those perforations there is a lining, so you can't see straight through to your socks. It's not fully perforated, but it's got perforated, it's quite soft to the touch. Then you've got the TPU detailing covering just here and underneath this TPU swoosh, which is unfinished, and I really like that, what Nike have done here with this, just this solid line, just outlining the swoosh. It's not the solid swoosh that you'd see, it's more of an outline of the swoosh, which I really like, to be honest, on this shoe. You've got more Nike branding just here on the inside of the toe on both sneakers. The TPU here isn't soft, it's hard and solid plastic. Then you've got more TPU detailing on top of the textile upper around the laces. You've got a Nike Renew badge just there. You've also got a very subtle Nike tick just at the bottom of the laces. And then we go on to the back of the sneaker at the heel. Very plain, very bland, no detailing really on the heel cup of this shoe. And as you move around to the other side there, you've just got the swoosh on the other side, again with more TPU detailing around towards the heel cup. The thing I really like about this shoe is the mid. As you can see, there's like this bobbled kind of wavy effect here on the mid of the sneaker, and then as you turn it underneath, it's all over this bobbled kind of bubbly effect that you've got going through the sole of the shoe, on this silhouette. What you get is a gum sole, and I'm a sucker for gum soles. And again, this foam mid here, you can just see there how easy and how flexible and how comfortable this shoe is, which I'll go on to more when I talk about the comfort. But what I really like is the way this sneaker looks. It comes in lots of colorways at the moment, which I'll pop up on screen now. Next, I want to move on to how comfortable these are, and I want to run the curve test and then talk more about this chunky mid that we've got on this Nike Renew Run. This incredibly chunky dual density lunar mid foam midsole for the Nike Renew Run is brilliant, incredibly responsive, very soft under the foot, and just as you're lifting your heel up just to, you know, curve and walk away, you get like a spring-like ping coming from this midsole. Really does fully act from toe to heel as well. I'm feeling the same responsiveness here as I'm getting right at the heel here, and it does feel really nice underfoot. The comfort levels for this shoe really did blow me away a little bit, to be honest. You do get a little bit of foam around the top of the heel here, and to be honest, there's quite a bit of foam on the tongue for the sneaker. As you go further into the sneaker around the toe area, there is no padding, you're just getting the synthetic textile upper. But to be honest, the amount of support you're getting underfoot really does make the difference with this sneaker. Now I want to move on to show you how much these sneakers weigh. So tipping the scales at 363 grams. The Nike Renew Run do come in on the slightly heavy side, but that is purely because of the fact that this is such a chunky mid. This dual density Lunar mid foam midsole is very chunky, and obviously if you hold the shoe here, you could just feel how much weight there is from the mid to the heel of this sneaker due to the size of the midsole. I can't really mark it down too much for coming in a little bit overweight, because I'd be worried that if they reduce the size of this chunky mid, you'd be reducing just how much comfort you're getting with this shoe. So now I want to move on to the breathability test, where I'm going to pump some smoke through the upper of this sneaker just to see how this fully synthetic textile upper is when it comes to breathability. You can see from the amount of smoke that escaped from this textile upper that this is a very breathable shoe. The only parts of the shoe that aren't breathable are the parts where you've got this TPU detailing that cover up the perforated textile upper. So as you can see, the smoke escaped from this area here and largely around the toe, but there won't be much scope, well, maybe much breathability for the rest of the shoe that's covered in the TPU detailing. But overall, I would say that they're an incredibly breathable shoe. Now moving on to their price. These come in at a great £80. For me, that is an incredibly good price point for what you're getting for this shoe. I would have expected these to come in at around the £90, £95 mark, and I would have been okay with paying that. But the fact that they're £80, I think, is a real bonus for this shoe. I think they're going to be an under the radar runner that not many people are going to look into. So hopefully, after you've watched this review, you'll see why I like them so much, and also why I'm going to give them a big 4.5 stars. And I'm giving them that high rating because they're only really let down by how much they weigh. They are a little bit on the heavy side, so I'm not going to give them the full 5 stars. And the fact that I'm giving them 4.5 is because really of the price point and what you get for £80. The amount of comfort you're getting, how good they look, how breathable they are. It's just a really good price point for this shoe. If they came in at £100, £120, I would not be giving them this score at all. But the fact is, I think they're a bit of a steal, and I think they're going to go under the radar, and I think they look great. So if you've liked what you've seen today, again, please do hit the subscribe button below, and also you can follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to click the little notification bell if you subscribe to get some notifications, and give it a big thumbs up if you liked what you've seen. Drop any comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And a massive thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon for another one. Cheers, bye.